G'day and welcome to Going 4-Wheel Drive. This week we're up in the Bunyip area. Again, yeah. It's a favourite area, it's close to Melbourne, and a number of people get up here just to enjoy some of these tracks. Some of them are easy, some of them are hard. In the wet, they're very hard. And today we've got some GQ Patrols with us, and also a Jeep Wrangler. Some bog holes, some mud, and some ruts as well, and rock. That should be a good day. Also on today's show, Chicks Behind the Wheel Girl Power competition. Part 2 of day 1. Our contestants are back in the classroom doing some theory, learning the basics and having an overview on the mechanics of four-wheel drives, and also some other theory on angles and other associated bits and pieces with four-wheel driving. That's in the classroom, and that's coming up later in the program. But for now though, yeah, I can hear the guys, they're just about ready to rock and roll. So let's jump in these vehicles and have a great day of hardcore four-wheel driving. This vehicle is one of the new faces in the group today. It's a Ford Maverick long wheelbase, same as a GQ wagon. He's got the 33 muddies on and also a 2-inch suspension lift, along with a new winch as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes today. With the first part of the trip already done, the rough stuff, now it's just coming down this hill here, but little do the boys know that there's a nice big deep bog hole coming up and winches will be required. After completing the first part of this track, the convoy has now crested another little hill, coming down these ruts into the valley where the bog hole lies.
Going downhill, man. It's the only thing you can do. It's going to keep you nice. Just watch this, a severe drop off here on the left.
Nice little bog hole here. Everyone's getting out to pick their lines. Who's going to go where?
The two trays have got through quite okay, but the wagons seem to be getting stuck.
Yeah, back off the winch, Johnny, back off the winch. Stop.
John's obviously using his clutch and just riding it, just burning the faces of it completely. Oh, it looks awesome with smoke, but it's no good for his clutch at all.
Tie the winch here a bit, tie the winch here. Let the winch here.
Well, that's a new winch that's no good now. After many attempts at trying to get the Maverick out, finally succeeds.
No wonder that big log was caught underneath. Oh.
If you can't find them, grind them. This is what a tree stump does to wheel rims when you're not watching where you're going. Back at the main road, with the heavy stuff behind us, it's now time to have a cup of coffee and contemplate our next track. This is Sunset Fire Line, the original part of Sunset Track. It's got large rocks, a lot of erosion, and some really beautiful ledges. Best Off-Road can solve your storage needs from standard 2-drawer units, double stackers with fridge slides, or custom built jobs. Best Off-Road affordable storage solutions. Log on to the website bestoffroad.net.au and solve your storage needs today. For serious off-road drivers, the Wrangler MTR offers outstanding performance in extreme conditions. Featuring an aggressive design for additional traction and grip, you'll be riding one of the toughest off-road four-wheel drive tyres that money can buy. Goodyear Wrangler MTR, a revolution ahead. Avenger 4x4 accessories. If you need a new canopy, check out Avenger's range. They'll have one for you. From nudge bars, side steps and tons of stainless steel accessories, including their new Mako TDS rope-friendly line of winches. Avenger 4x4 accessories. Chicks behind the wheel. Girl power! Competition. Last week we met the contestants, 4 lovely ladies and their trainers. And we also had a look at their vehicles to make sure if there was any problems they could get them rectified. We found some problems on Connie's, everyone else's vehicles were quite okay. Today the girls are back in the classroom and they're doing some basic theory, learning about the diffs, what they do, the gearbox with the little stick, namely the high-low range stick, and also how a vehicle will operate off-road in slippery conditions, the exit and entry ramp angles, all those little bits and pieces, just an overview. And then it's outside to the practical area. They'll just go through and basically put what they've been told into action. And each girl has a trainer, and today we're not doing any competition as such. It's just a, well, a get to know you sort of routine, but next week the girls will be scored for what they do. And each week the trainers will change with the girls. So no one girl will have the same trainer week in, week out. Alright, let's get into it and see how these girls shape up. Before the contestants go out, we send our recovery vehicle with Lisa Humphries at the wheel to show the girls what the track is like. Through the water crossing, over the whoop-de-doos, over the hill, round the back of the hill, making our way over to the bog hole here. And the idea of this one is to actually get stuck, as Lisa has, and then having a snatch out of it. The girls will have to do a snatch as well, and then it's over to the wombat holes and over to the opposing rocks. Seen Lisa do the track?
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh God help us all.
First up is Susie, She's gone through the water crossing and now coming over the whoop-de-doo into the gully and back up on the other side. We nearly lost Susie. She had a bad situation in four-wheel drive a number of years ago and was very, very nervous to the point of just about pulling out. But she's going quite well at the moment and going through the off-camber or the camber rut, making her way to the hill, where she'll go up to the top, stop, get out of the vehicle, and then she'll walk down the other side to see where the track actually goes. Once Susie's had a look to see where the track goes, it's around the back of the hill, making her way to the bog hole as Lisa did, and she'll have a go getting through the bog hole. Don't know how far she'll get, it's anybody's guess, but she will have to have a snatch out. That's how the bog hole is actually designed. Here she goes in the water, and how far? Not very far at all. Never mind. She seems pretty pleased with herself there. Good on you, Suze. And with the bridle rope on, she's about to be snatched out and up the hill, ready for the wombat hole. Susie had no trouble negotiating the wombat holes, and now for the opposing rocks. She shouldn't have much trouble with traction control in this vehicle. Oh, a little bit of wheel spin there, but she's going quite okay. No dramas. Good on you, Suze. Anything to say, Susie?
Yes.
Each contestant coming through has to do the course the same way. And Nell is our next contestant up. Her trainer today is Glenn Patrick, and they're just coming up through the gully and over towards the rutted camber area. All contestants' vehicles are running all-terrain tyres, along with minimal modifications such as 2-inch lifts and also the winch and bars and things like that. Just minimal things. Here she comes up on top of the hill. She'll now get out and walk down the hill to see where the track actually goes.
No worries.
Coming down to the bog hole, she hasn't got much in the way of momentum going, but I reckon Nell will get further than what Susie did. A couple of pointers on snatch strapping, and then she's ready to be pulled out, heading for the wombat holes and the opposing rocks. The wombat holes proved too easy for the defender, and over the rocks here, again, no problems at all. She's doing extremely well, Nell is. Now the chief is just racing over to direct her a little bit more onto the right lines, and that's it for Nell. Coming through the water crossing is Leanne, our third contestant. The trainer with her today is Shane Murray, namely Wombat, and she makes her way around the course to the bog hole here. And well, she's going very, very slowly, and no, I don't think she'll get too far at all. She hasn't got enough momentum there. Never mind, she will have a snatch, and then she'll be heading off to the wombat holes.
1, 3, 2, 1.
With the wombat holes, you don't want to be going too slowly. You'll end up spinning wheels and losing traction and just not going anywhere. Have a bit more momentum and you'll be able to get through it without much trouble. There she goes. Not enough momentum and spinning wheels. She'll go back and have another go in a moment. It's amazing what a little bit more momentum can do for you. The last contestant for the day is Connie, and her trainer is Steve McWiggum, namely the chief. And she's come through the water crossing, over the whoop-de-doos, the gully, and making her way up the hill, where she'll stop there, get out of the car, have a look to see where the track goes, and then she'll drive around that route to the back of the hill and over towards the bog hole. The chief is just giving Connie a few tips and instructions of how to go about this obstacle with the bog hole, and well, we'll see how we go. Nice entry, got a little bit of momentum up, and she's doing quite well. And well, oh, she's going to get out. No, yes, no, oh, not quite. Oh, she's coming back for another go. Can she get out this time? Not enough momentum there. Well, Connie has got the furthest out of all four girls, Actually 5 girls if you can also include Lisa. Just a snatch out, and she'll be heading for the wombat holes in a moment. The wombat holes cause no problem to Connie either, along with these rocks. Very easy for them all. Connie's done a pretty good job today, she should be pretty happy. Coming up next, more action from Bunyip. That's on Going 4-Wheel Drive. Best Off-Road can solve your storage needs from standard 2-drawer units, double stackers with fridge slides or custom built jobs. Best Off-Road affordable storage solutions. Log on to the website bestoffroad.net.au and solve your storage needs today. For serious off-road drivers, the Wrangler MTR offers outstanding performance in extreme conditions. Featuring an aggressive design for additional traction and grip, you'll be riding one of the toughest off-road 4-wheel drive tyres that money can buy. Goodyear Wrangler MTR, a revolution ahead. Avenger 4x4 accessories. If you need a new canopy, check out Avenger's range. They'll have one for you. From nudge bars, side steps and tons of stainless steel accessories, including their new Mako TDS rope-friendly line of winches. Avenger 4x4 accessories. Wow, look at that go! It's not even struggling, it's just walking straight up those rocks. Oh, fantastic! Ben and Phil have just recently bought this GQ ute, and Ben's eager to try out a little bit of rock crawling. Ben's had a number of attempts trying to get up this rock here, but he's just having trouble all the time. The back wheels aren't just climbing up and over. The front wheels are, but just too much of a ledge for the back wheels. Ben's a little bit disappointed he couldn't get up those rocks then, so he's just given up on that and now heading up to the top of the fire line. Oops! Oh no. With its combination of Maxxis Bighorn tyres, 4-litre 6-cylinder motor, this Wrangler is taking this fire line as if it's a walk in the park. Okay, now we saw how Ben just walked the vehicle straight up. We'll see how Dave goes with the diesel. Ben's vehicle is petrol, and it's also the 6-cylinder of course, but we'll see how the diesel performs up here. Dave has got the turbo on, so we'll see how it goes. Both vehicles have got 35-inch tyres, and Dave's suspension is just a little bit harder and tougher, and he doesn't have crawler gears either. The right side of the track where John is right now has a deepish hole, and each time you go in there you ground your diff and just can't move. So nothing more than for Dave to come back and tow him up the track a bit more. Not far up the track, Phil's struck troubles. He's lost drive in his front end. Don't know exactly what it is, but the guess is he's broken a uni joint or axle. These 12-volt rattle guns, not a bad little tool, they work extremely well. Well, Phil's definitely got a broken uni joint there, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, don't do that.
Even the locals have even come to have a squiz of what's going on here. They can't believe a Wrangler's broken down. With Phil working to do the repairs on his truck, the rest of the convoy decides to have lunch and sit down and relax, watching Phil. And watching Phil.
just a little.
Yep, she sure is stuffed, Phil. Need a new one.
Shed the
This is Sister's track. It's one of the 61 that have been closed, and we're able to get on here just before the closure came into place. Keep your eye on Jim. You'll see him use the sunroof to get back in the vehicle. Not a bad idea for it. Here we go. In he gets. Once Jim has been recovered, he'll take the right side of this bog hole and try and get through it that way. And yet another snatch for him. The lower reaches of Sister's track are nice and dry, but up higher it becomes wetter towards the bog hole. Well, here's a bog hole again. Chewed up something shocking. Well, we've just had a little rest stop at a junction on Walker's track, and now we start heading northwards again towards the main road. Even with 33-inch muddies and diff locks, Jim's having awful trouble getting up this part of the track. The ruts are just getting deeper and deeper, and even the 35-inch tyres on Dave's car and Ben's car are just having awful trouble trying to get through. They're just scraping diffs all over the place here, and you can see the diff marks there.
Someone's coming the other way, I bet you.
Oh no.
I think we've got people coming down the other way. Yep.
Oh no.
Gee, the girls are going well in the comp, aren't they? Oh, gee, Connie, she almost drove the bog hole. Almost. She got the furthest out of all 4 girls, actually 5 girls, if you take Lisa, our recovery girl. She even got stuck, well and truly. That wasn't bad going though by Connie, she did really well. I'll have to watch her. Now, today, we've had a fantastic time. We've even seen a lizard, we've had broken axles and unis, and we've done some pedal beating on a rim or two. It's been a great day today. Bog holes, the actual 4-wheel driving, great mateship. Oh, it's been fantastic. Now, coming up on next week's show, we'll be going out with the Off-Road 80s Outer Limits Forum guys. A group of those will take us out somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but it's in Gippsland somewhere. and it promised to be a great day of hardcore. So join us for that. And if you want any more information, just log on to the website going4wheeldrive.com and we'll help you out with any info you need. But for now though, have a great week and we'll catch you on the tracks.